Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name is David, and this is a magic book review. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for being here. It's Friday. Yep, it's Friday. Woohoo! Everybody working towards the weekend. That's right. Hey, it's Friday, and so that's when we review magic books. If you've watched my channel for any amount of time, you know I am a big advocate. I'm a fan of magic books, and I'm always going to say, if you want to take your magic to the next level, if you want to get serious about this art, I would advise you to have a magic library in your house. Doesn't have to be a big one. Doesn't have to be a big one. Could be 4 or 5 books. Okay, could be just some reference material that you can go back to again and again. Any area of magic that you feel like you would like to improve in, definitely gravitate towards an author or a publishing house that you think could better teach you. Do some homework and find perhaps a book that you think could take you to that next level, and sit down with a magic teacher. Today we're going to look at The Boy Who Cried Magic by Andi Gladwin and Vanishing Ink. All right, so what's this book all about? You got 251 pages, 22 chapters, 240 high-res, full-color photographs. If you like pictures, lots of pictures. If you love pictures, lots of big pictures. Beautiful glossy paper. Inside, you're gonna get 16 routines, 15 sleights, and you're gonna have access to performance videos of every routine. This book is hardbound and it comes with a slipcase. Now I've got a couple of these books that have had these hard-shelled slipcases. I don't know why you do it on a smaller book. Usually a slipcase like this is meant to either protect a softbound book, or it's meant to hold the binding on a book that's maybe a little larger than it should be and you're worried about breaking the spine. But either way, it makes a really great collector's piece. This edition is $50, 50 bucks. You can also get a second edition, more of a limited edition that has decks of cards that were printed specifically for this title. Now, I was really kind of saving my money to get that one, but wasn't able to pick it up. I have heard since that release that you can now get the decks separately from Vanishing Ink exclusively, and that's pretty cool. I'm going to show you one of the videos from the download section while I talk about what's inside. As far as what they're going to teach you in this book, of course, you'll get an intro. He'll talk about making your magic bulletproof. This would be performance tips, theory, advice. Chapter 1 is all close-up card magic. You're going to get 6 different tricks. Chapter 2 is card technique. You'll have 6 entries there where you'll learn the master push-off, the double turnover. A lot of tricks in the book use this. He'll also cover multiple pushovers and the second deal, a one-handed second deal, a third and fourth deals, a double deal, a one-handed double lift, and a second from the top palm. You're also going to learn a Cole shuffle, the undo cut, the undo shuffle, 4 different finesses, and a fan change. Chapter 3 is called At the Table. Of course, these are card tricks that use the table. You're going to learn 5 tricks here. And then chapter 4 is stand-up card magic, and you'll have 5 tricks here. 20 videos in all. Each video is a couple of minutes. I think the most they go is about 6 or 7 minutes. All have a living room introduction. And then some of them cut to a live session that Andi is teaching at a magic convention called The Sessions. Some are filmed with a white backdrop and a few spectators. All the rest are done in the living room setting. My favorite trick is called Castle Jacks. 2 cards are selected at the very beginning from a shuffled deck. 2 different spectators. One spectator returns their card, the other spectator keeps it. You then memorize the deck in order. First spectator tells you where their card is. You tell them the number that it's at and you deal down to it. The second spectator, of course, is still holding their card. You then call out the name of that person's card, even though they never gave it back to you. You then find all 4 mates of that second person's card. You have all 4 cards signed by different people. They're all returned to you. And then you make each card vanish one at a time, and then they magically appear in a glass on the table. You then proceed to take them out of the glass and make them vanish again, and they appear in your various pockets. How much practice does this require? Of course, every single trick and sleight is a different skill set. I'm gonna say though, it's all at intermediate. Nothing here is like completely self-working or beginner level. And I wouldn't say that anything is too knuckle busting. I think it's right there at the middle. I think if you know your way around a deck of cards, or I think if you wanna reach an intermediate level book, that's where this is at. Positives, all right, so what are the positives? I think with this book, everything is a solid routine. You know, Andy says at the beginning that these are all pulled from his working repertoire. He never has written a book before. He's always wanted to. He's always helped edit books and publish books, but never done one himself. And he said, you know what, I really want to put something together that's his own. And so 16 tricks, you'd think, okay, some of them are probably, you know, little throw-ins, like a couple of pages long. They're you know, it's like some filler stuff. There's no filler in this book. There's no fluff in this book. All of these tricks are strong. And when I said that Castle Jacks was my favorite trick, a lot of them were my favorite tricks. I mean, it's hard to say that there's, you know, a couple of tricks that maybe don't measure up, because I really feel like they do. They're all strong. Negatives, man, it's hard to find something negative to say about books that Vanishing Ink puts out, because I love all my Vanishing Ink books. I would say with this book, it's as much as a art piece as it is a coffee table book, as it is a magic book. Much of the price of this book is going to be in production value. The glossy paper, the huge high-res color photographs. The book isn't even that large in size. It's kind of a smaller shaped book. So a smaller shaped book, and like I said, big, huge photographs. A lot of the value of this book is in the production value. Is it worth your money? Let me tell you my philosophy about is it worth your money. The reviews that I make exist so that you can answer that question for yourself. I'm never gonna say, I hated this, or this sucks, or don't buy it, because that's not being fair to you. Because that's my bias creeping in. Because we're all biased. Every one of every magic review on the web out there is biased. We all like what we like, and we all don't what we don't. Magic and magic tricks are an extravagance. And the tricks we buy should match our style and our pocketbook. Nobody should pressure you to buy tricks that you don't need. If you perform magic for a living, then you know products and creators and publishing houses well enough to be able to watch my reviews and read between the lines. You're smart enough to pick up on my clues to know if this is a worker for you. If you're an amateur or a hobbyist, like myself, then you need to ask yourself if the cost of any item will bring more value to your learning. Are you buying this just for fun, just to learn the secret, or to get better? Never purchase anything just because it's new or because there's a hype surrounding it. Always get a second, third, or fourth opinion before you spend your money. That said, there are other review channels out there. I do not want to be the monopoly on magic reviews. Please go out and get other opinions. Erudite Magic Reviews does all book reviews, and he has a wonderful channel. Please go out and like and subscribe to his channel. Again, because I love magic books so much, I love his channel so much. Please go out and support him. I think magic books, that's a tough one to do and to get ahead on for magic reviews. And so definitely go give him as much support as you can. Real Magic Review, probably my favorite magic review channel on the internet. I love Steve. I love his reviews. I love his approach. I love everything about that channel. I really do. Please go out, like, subscribe. He has a magic school on top of that where he actually takes his reviews beyond and teaches you magic. Definitely check out his magic school as well. All right, that's everything I can say about the boy who cried magic. Andi Gladwin, Vanishing Ink. Of course, I want to thank Murphy's Magic Supplies for allowing me to have this so that I could do the review for you. And if you would like to pick it up for yourself, you can find it at your very favorite Murphy's Magic dealer. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hey, and before I go, I just want to let you know that if you are looking for a friendly community made up of professional and amateur magicians just like yourself, be sure to check out the Magicians Forum at themagiciansforum.com. The Magicians Forum is helpful, clean, and you'll be able to ask questions and receive advice from people who know what they're talking about. Come see where masters like Harry Lorraine and Pop Hayden hang out. Oh, and of course, I'm there too. Looking forward to seeing you. Have a great week.